How's it going, YouTube? X9 here, aka Chris. And what do I have here today? I've got the Simple, the SMPL. And man, this thing is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's so small. It's coated copper, so it's not going to patina the first day you get it. I don't know how long it's going to last. I've only had it for a day. But after having it for a day, I felt like I needed to do a first impressions / review, whatever you want to call this. And I'm going to set it up here next to the rest of my devices just to show how small it is. That's a Poldiak in 18500. That's a Nemesis in 18650. Atomo in 18650. M16 18650. That's my Colonial, and it only comes in 18650. And the King Mod V1 in 18650, and the Ammo V5 in 18650. Yeah, I ended up brushing my Colonial. The anodizing was getting slightly beat up from me dropping it all the time. And I like it. The only problem is finding an atomizer that looks good on there. I'm sure there's something out there, but you know, I don't care that much for looks myself, but I haven't found something that I found that just looks amazing on there yet. But yeah, this device is amazingly small at 3 1/16 inches, so 3 inches. So basically, it's just 3 inches, or 78 millimeters, however you want to go about that. It's 22 millimeters, maybe 22.5, because there is a slight ledge there on the, with this Patriot on here. But really, it's nothing to be, to call much. I mean, getting lost in words there. There's really nothing there. Let's go ahead and just take it apart. Actually, I'm gonna take a vape first. It hits incredibly hard. Because it has no top cap, basically it's just a hybrid style connection. It's battery to atomizer. There's basically no voltage drop because you don't have, silver plated pins or copper pins or whatever the next device is going to have. Take this Patriot off. And there you go. Not too deep. I mean, it's not super bad. Threads are pretty beefy, especially down here. I mean, up here you can only have a certain size. A lot of people worry that with this hybrid style that their atomizer won't work. This Patriot's got basically nothing there, and it works fine. I haven't had a single problem with it yet. Your switch, very simple design, as the mod itself is called, the Simple. You've got this cog style milling in here, so it doesn't twist, and so your negative connection doesn't loosen up. I'll go ahead and take this apart. You do have venting there through the switch, which is pretty nice, I guess. I mean, I've never had a battery vent, but if I do, I'll be happy that I have venting, in a device. But most batteries vent from the top anyway, so having it at the bottom, I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Simple spring design. I did sand this slightly with sandpaper, and then I used a brass wire brush on there to make it even smoother. But yeah, I mean, it's one of the most basic switches I've seen. I mean, it's really easy. Let's put it back together here. I know that switch is probably one of the most asked about things on this mod. There it is. Oh. Put you on there. Put my big fingers in there and do that. Tighten that down. Oop. Whenever you get this from, whoever you get it from, this one says Seago or whatever. That screw was tight. That's all I can say. Put battery in there. Start the threading. Got something on the threads. Start threading it. Grab your atomizer. Put that on there. And screw your switch on in. I'm going to snug it up here with this penny I've got. Yeah. There we go. Now, I picked this up from a local store. In exchange, I had sandblasted one of their Nemesis, their authentic Nemesis. It was the polished stainless steel. I sandblasted it, so it's sandblasted right there on mine. That's a sandblasted Patriot. And so pretty much I got this in a trade. I got that from Vapor City in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think Angel Cigs has them. I think they're out of stock right now, but they've got them for about $17. That's on you if you want to pick up a clone. I got this in a trade, basically, so that's a little different. But the authentic, I think, runs about $110, $120. That's an affordable authentic for most people. For me, it's not. But for most people, that is. Affordable authentics are something I'm really happy about. The one thing I don't like on this is that it says made in the USA, or made in USA. It's not. I mean, I can tell you it's made in China. And the same with the Patriots here. I mean, I think this says made in USA. Kind of ironic. Yeah. Made in the USA. I wish China would just leave that out. I wish logoless clones, I wish everything, if they were cloning it, they would take the logo off. But that's neither here nor there. I can't really, contribute to that. But yeah, great device. I highly recommend it. I mean, I'm blown away by it. It hits so hard, so incredibly hard, so small. It looks gorgeous. I mean, I can only imagine what that looks like with the copper atomizer. As you can tell, I've got more atomizers, but they're all stainless steel. I don't have any other copper devices. First copper device. I've had this M16 that's brass and aluminum, and I've had this, which is solid aluminum. So this is, me stepping out of my comfort zone, and I love it. Now, I might check back here in a couple weeks and let you know how it's gone after 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. But with that coated copper, I don't think the patina is gonna. I don't think it's gonna patina very fast. If I use this, taking it out with me and stuff, going in my pocket, that coating will probably come off at some point. And once it starts doing that, I'll brush it. But yeah, if you got any questions or anything like that, leave a comment down below. If you did like this video, go ahead and like it for me. That's always greatly appreciated. I say subscribe, but I don't upload very regularly. But if you subscribe, I really do appreciate that. But yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions, and I hope you have a good day, or night, or morning. And I'll see you next time.